Okay, in this video, I'm going to attempt to show how I got into astrology, how it's connected to all the nudges that I've gotten from my mother and from others, uh, connections to Lemuria. So we have Lemurian asteroids that I learned from Linda Goodman on her website. Goodman sits here at 2936. My mother introduced me to astrology with her Goodman books, probably about my Jupiter return. Um, So Goodman connects over here to Karma, my Patricia Ann I don't have shown, um, and to my Atlantis. At my Atlantis here at 29 degrees Pisces is Diorita, which is a asteroid spelled backwards is what it is. It, of course, is opposite my Pluto and connects to my Karma and Patricia Ann and Goodman. So Lemurian asteroids, if we go around here, I know that Flood is. Meta is connected to the divine. Uh, Peacock is also connected to the divine. But Flood and DNA are definitely Lemurian. Down here we have, oh my goodness, Hawaii. Hawaii is Lemurian. That connects to my street name here and my karma. Various other areas in my chart. Lemurian also. We have Apophis is Lemurian. Serendip is Lemurian. It sits here at my ascendant. That's related to synchronicities. Juvenalis is related to that. Memoria is one that is when you have that nudge that you meet somebody and you're like, oh, I know this person. I feel like I've known them forever. That's Memoria touching something in their chart. Of course, that's opposite my Patricia Ann and Karma. Somebody else that sits here and it touches someone that sits here. My current husband here. Chaos is a Lemurian asteroid. Vulcano, I forgot to put in. Paradise is Lemurian. Now, with my Paradise at Sarasota, the asteroid that I use for it, Sarasota, my mother moved me down there when I was 14 at my Saturn opposition. And boy, was that a culture shock moving from that little Indiana town to there. I was introduced to all kind of new belief systems and people and from all around the world. Uh, it was an amazing time. So let's see something else. My dreams, I get a lot of information through dreams. More Somnus here connects to my sun and to my Neptune. It connects to my psyche. I do get songs. Polyhymnia is related to songs. I do get those in dreams too. I'll wake up with a song in my head that's very insightful often. It connects my Delphi Oracle, Babylon Astrology. I have had asteroid numbers shouted at me in my dreams. When I look them up, if I transit, they'll be here on my Venus or on my Mercury. So that's some divine related. We have angel, divine, of course, the Serendip, Delphi. I did not put Aurelia up in here. I forgot to. Um, Peacock is connected to the divine. When Neptune crossed over it, my neighbor's got a peacock, so I get to listen to it all the time. It's pretty cool. I've always loved peacocks. Um, wisdom just kind of falls in. It connects, of course, all over my chart, especially to my Neptune. We're still looking for Bird is connected to the divine. Spectre here. Uh, Spectre means ghost, spirits. it connects to my spirit at my Uranus. It connects to my Gagnero, which I know I don't pronounce right, but and to my Aureola, which is a, a psychic connection to spirit. So, astrology asteroids. In my first house alone, I have Celestia and Urania, Astro Wizard, uh, Goodman, and Babylon. Uh, Actually, it's my 12th house here, but those are all related to astrology. Now, my Celestia and Urania connect to my Chiron, Eris, Mercury, Kinky. I did a lot of childhood trauma healing just through astrology, and it connects to Sirius and to conscience. There are connections all around. So, Star Chick is another astrology asteroid. Astronomia. I really can't remember what this one is off the top of my head right now. I didn't finish filling it out. Stargazer is related to astrology. Astro Courier sits here. Um, that is one. Courier means messenger. And so, as far as messenger goes, with my Neptune, I have asteroid messenger across from it and Nocturna. Like I said, I get a lot of messages through my dreams. And of course, Mars Somnus connects to it as well. Yes, I'm very scattered energy type of person. That's why these videos are so hard for me with writing. I can go back and edit easily without having to start completely over. Polyhymnia I threw in because the day that my mother passed away, she sent me the song she had dedicated to me, a very obscure song from the late 60s, early 70s, called Jean by Oliver. That looks really cool, charting it in my chart too. But anyway, so I get the music in the dreams. I'll be thinking something, and the right song comes on the radio. But the day of her death, when Jean came over the loudspeakers at a Chinese restaurant while I was telling my son that she passed away, that was my first clue that there was something very unusual going on. In 2020, Comet Neowise blew through. You might remember it being in the news. It sits here at my Karma and my Patricia Ann. I was up in Indiana at the time with my two boys with me. Neowise means new wisdom. Um, I was picking up and having a surge of all kinds of new asteroids coming to my attention. New developments in my life were happening that I was able to chart and to help me understand that it was all just part of the plan. As you can see, my chaos, which on the lower end is literal chaos, along with Eris at my Mercury here, um, they do connect to my Gianna here. Two others I don't think I've spoken about yet. We have Intercosmos, which is related to outer space. And this one here is Calliope. Calliope is the muse of storytelling. I was told by Jocelyn Joy Thomas in a reading once that in a past life I had worked with the Akashic Records. Now, that would help make a lot of sense of why I was able to come across and do all of this and figure it all out, whether, it's actually true or not. I'm still, my skepticus sits up here in 10th house. I take everything with a grain of salt and keep it in consideration, but that was certainly very interesting, just as another person had told me about the Atlantis being quincunx to my karma, and she had pointed out that I had a Star of David in my chart, and whatever was at 9 degrees Aquarius made the star perfect. That would, of course, be Astro Courier. So, anyway, I believe that covers all of them as I can tell. So just wanted to do another quick one while it was peaceful and quiet.